Hello toppers, as you had seen in the thumbnail, we are going to discuss regarding one of the important national program of India. So let me explain you other than examination purpose what or why we should know regarding this program in particular. So whenever we are calculating any different type of indexes like physical quality of life index or human developmental index, we found one common factor, that is education, which is playing a major role in determining the quality and development of humans. So, this national program had particularly contributed a lot to the Indian literacy rate, and that's why this program seems to be very important to be discussed other than examination purpose. It is midday meal program or midday meal scheme. So first, this is the logo followed by our government. So let's start with the midday meal program. So it was also known as school lunch program, and it was in operation since 1961. And the main objective is to attract more children for admission to the schools and retain them so that literacy improvement of children could be brought about. And National Institute of Nutrition Hyderabad had advised that the minimum number of feeding days should be 250 days in a year, and this was just a program. And then comes the major part, that is midday meal scheme, which was also called as National Program of Nutritional Support to Primary Education. So it was launched in 1995, and the main objective is universalization of primary education, and they are mainly focusing on the enrollment, retention and attendance. And this midday meal should supply 1/3 of the total energy requirement and 1/2 of the total protein requirement. This is the formula for the midday meal. And here there is a model menu for the midday school meal, that the total calories for a primary children should be, like per head, it should be 450 kilocalories, and in case of upper primary it should be 700 kilocalories, and total proteins for primary is 12 grams and upper primary is 20 grams. This is not so important in MCQ point of view, just we should know about it. And there are few principles for formulating the midday meals. So the meal should be supplement only and not a substitute for home diet. And as we had already mentioned, 1/3 calorie should be provided and 1/2 protein should be provided. And the meal cost should be low, and there should not be any complicated cooking process. It should be very simple. And here this midday meal should be made use with the available local foods. And then we have to keep changing the menu. So let's see how it started. Basically, whenever we are preparing for any examination, we used to focus mainly on the year when it had been launched and what is the target and what is the main objective. So here we should know how it had started. So it was started in the state of Tamil Nadu during 60s by Chief Minister Mr. K. Kamaraj, and then it was extended by Dr. MGR. And finally, just because of the positive impacts Tamil Nadu was having, Supreme Court had passed the law that from 2002, it had been launched in all the states of India to improve the literacy rate. And now it is changed as Pradhan Mantri Poshan Shakti Nirman scheme in September 2021 by Ministry of Education. So happy learning and thank you so much.